Would you like a cigarette?
What? Who are you?
Would you like a cigarette?
Sure, what's it cost?
Nothing. Cigarettes free.
All right, then.
But the matches will cost you. After all, nothing is free in this world.
Fuck you.
Congratulations.
For what?
What, for making the list again?
What list? What are you talking about?
What the FBI's most wanted. You were number one. Congratulations.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Ray.
Oh, Ray? Oh, no, you got the wrong man. My name's Galt. Eric Galt.
And that's the second time you've been number one. You must be proud. Are you proud, Mr. Ray?
I told you. I don't know any Mr. Roy or whatever you said the name was.
I said Ray, as in James Earl Ray, the most wanted, famous escaped prisoner in the country, maybe even the world. But time is running out, Mr. Ray. The arc is long, and you can't outrun it. They'll be here soon. Your time is almost up.
Look, you got the wrong man. I've never even heard that name before.
Sure you have. Everyone's heard of the assassin, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That's your face on the wanted poster, and that's quite a reward they're offering. Perhaps you should turn yourself in, collect the reward money.
I would if I could.
Still playing one side against the other, aren't you? Too bad. It's never worked. You'll never get away from what you've done.
What you've done, you mean? It wasn't me. It was you. Everybody knows that.
Me?
Yeah, yes, you, Raoul. You shot King. I only supplied you with a gun. I didn't know it was what it was for. I'm innocent. And the authorities are finding out the truth. It's only a matter of time before I'm set free.
Free? You're free now, Mr. Ray. And you've been for 55 hours. How do you like it? You're cold, wet, hungry, and on the verge of being caught again. And you better hope it's the police who find you this time.
What do you mean?
Well, the police will let you live. But if they find you, you're a dead man.
What, they? Who?
Well, you know who.
Why should I worry about them? I thought they were all pacifists. Isn't that what he taught them?
I did. Jesus gave us the message. And Gandhi gave us the method. Peaceful, non-violent civil resistance. That was their creed. Love your enemy.
Love your enemy. Jesus. Gandhi? Good lot it did them. Pacifism? Those people are fools. That's not going to change anything. It never has.
So, you don't believe in the inherent goodness of people. Huh. You'd make a poor transcendentalist, Mr. Ray. But then, well, you've made a poor everything so far, haven't you? Even in doing what you're most famous for, you failed.
I know how to look after myself. You've got to in this world, because if you don't, no one else will.
Ah, and is that what you've been doing, Mr. Ray? Looking after yourself? You haven't been doing a very good job now, have you?
Well, it's not my fault.
No. Well, then, whose fault is it?
Well, it's yours, and you know it. Where's that money you promised me, Raoul?
I didn't promise you anything, Mr. Ray.
Oh, you sure as hell did.
No, I couldn't have. You see, I don't exist.
What? Of course you exist. You're in front of me right here, right now. What do you think I'm doing? Talking to myself?
Yes, Mr. Ray. That's exactly what you're doing. I don't exist. I never have. I'm just a figment of your imagination, invented by you to put the blame on somebody else.
You're full of shit.
Yeah? You're not seeing what's really there. For instance, you're seeing me now, and I'm not even here. Out there, you see a world applauding you for Dr. King's murder. Well, it isn't. The world is disgusted.
No, they aren't. People support me. A lot of people who think as I do. I'm not the only one.
No, sadly, you're not. Unfortunately, there are still many of you.
There, you see?
But you're a dying breed, Mr. Ray. A dying breed, and as the years go by, there will be fewer and fewer of you. Until, in the end, you're just an embarrassing memory, a stain on the national honor.
Oh, no. This is just the start. This is a signal to return to things to the way they used to be. You just watch. I have friends out there. They'll follow my lead.
No, your friends are like me. They don't exist. That's why you're here now, alone.
And that's your fault.
Really? I notice it's never your fault, Mr. Ray. It's always someone else's. Throughout your entire life, no matter what bad choice you make, no matter what foolish criminal activity you engage in, it's always somebody else's fault. Hell, why is that?
You can't trust people. I let my guard down and you hung me out to dry. You promised me a passport, damn you.
A passport? Interesting. And where would you go with it?
Out of the country. I'm a wanted man.
Yeah, but you did leave the country. Quite often. Even on the run, you'd be off in Mexico or Canada or England. Being a wanted man didn't seem to stop your wanderlust, did it?
I had things to do.
So, where do you want to go?
Someplace that still has it right.
Has what right, Mr. Ray?
Laws, civil laws.
Laws that you and your friends believe in.
Of course.
In some place like Rhodesia, perhaps, or South Africa.
Exactly. Countries where people know their place and proper laws that keep them there.
Yeah, you mean apartheid, racial segregation.
Keeping them where they belong.
Your ideal society, I suppose. No complaints, no conflict, no Martin Luther King to stir up trouble.
Oh, that's right. No uppity civil rights movement. Yeah, just one true social order, the way it's supposed to be.
And if they step out of line,
and they pay the price. Just like your Gandhi and Jesus.
And Dr. King.
Especially him. It wasn't difficult, you know. 2 seconds in the scope and poof, no more Dr. King. No more civil rights bullshit.
And you know that's not true. It's been 9 years since that murder, and you've seen the reactions. You've seen the news. You didn't end the movement. All you did was make him into a martyr. His words are more powerful now than ever.
It ended him.
But not what he stood for. Don't you remember what he said? The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It means that you failed. Your world is very small, Mr. Ray, like you. It's very limited. But the real world is large, it's vast. And in its heart lies justice, true, universal. That movement towards justice continues as it always has, as it always must. Oh, it will take time, a very, very long time, but in the end, there will be justice forever.
Oh. And is that what you want, justice? You want me dead, is that it?
You? Yeah. You're insignificant, and your time of reckoning has come.
What do you mean?
But this is your moral universe, restricted and confining. You'll never be free again. All you have left is failure.
What failure? I succeeded.
No, Mr. Ray. Even in murder, you failed.
How?
Because you didn't change a thing. All you did was kill a man, a very good man.
Where did they go? My cigarettes. Where did they go?
There are no cigarettes, Mr. Ray.
They don't exist?
No.
Then what does?
In your moral universe, nothing. Just a wasted life.